That's me, top middle. It's me, Milana. I'm in a top. Look. Hi. Hey. Thank you so much. I brought pockets because I need more electronics. Hi, I'm Milana Vayntrub. I voice Squirrel Girl on Marvel Rising.
So I wanted to ask because we love Squirrel Girl, but I wanted to know how much you knew about squirrels and whether you did any research into that and how any unusual facts that you found.
Well, I actually didn't find this from research. I found this from a Sarah Silverman sketch, or a stand-up bit. Do you know what I'm about to say? No. That she's like. Well, basically, squirrels hide nuts, right? We all know that they'll collect their food and hide it. And the astonishing, sad fact is that then they forget where they hide them. Which is like, what a waste of time and resources. The only thing I really knew about squirrels, besides them being like really cute, is that they bark. And I know this because I have a dog that barks at squirrels, and the squirrel will climb up to the tree to the point where like the dog can't reach it anymore and bark back. Yep. Terrifying.
I've never seen that.
I've seen
that. Yeah.
It's like it's not a sweet. It's yeah. You can't reach me.
Yeah. And I heard because I heard Chloe Bennett had a pet squirrel.
I heard that too.
I don't know if it's true. Do you know?
I've never met the squirrel. I cannot deny or confirm.
Had you read the Squirrel Girl comics or anything?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. I know. Well, a lot of people ask, and it's just amazing that people don't read comics that they play. But thank you so much. I did read the comics mainly because I love comedy. And there aren't a lot of really hilarious. I think more and more people are using comedy, not even just in their comics, but like in their movies. You know, like I think the Avengers films and like Guardians of the Galaxy films and Iron Man, obviously, really are super successful because they're very funny. I'm biased. I'm a comedian, but that's why I was drawn to Squirrel Girl way before any of this. I just wanted to read a funny book.
Are there any standout comedy lines in Heart of Iron? Or scenes?
I can't remember any right now. Sorry.
Fair enough.
So one of the things that struck me about your version of Squirrel Girl is she's basically the Alana.
You should do voiceovers.
I've been told this in other animation things too.
Oh my God! Where is it coming from? Like the depths of your loins, man.
I sound like a cartoon owl.
Which is the highest compliment. I sound impossibly wise, is what you just said.
Which is great because I'm an idiot.
Right, good cover.
Squirrel Girl comes across in this series to me as she's Alana from Broad City, basically.
Ooh.
She's this really enthusiastic, not always on top of everything, but very intelligent, very
But also, like,
thinking.
ultimately, is right.
Yes, very friendly, very nice.
Yeah.
What do you think makes her so positive, even in, like, the superhero, like, aliens are talking, and she's so excited that I finally get to try my glider?
Yeah, I think a part of it is inherent. Like, she is just an inherent optimist. And then I think a part of it is that she's unbeatable. She is the unbeatable Squirrel Girl. Trademark. That's like her full name, right? So I think that's if you've never really been toppled over, then that sense of optimism hasn't yet been destroyed. Not that it ever really needs to be, but it's also an element. It's the thing that makes her so resourceful too. It's because she can always, at least imagine, even if it feels impossible and outlandish, some way out. And it's also a testament to her. Like her silliness and her creativity and her optimism are all kind of wrapped up in her ability to see the world in a different way.
She's also established very much as a superhero fan. Like, in the superhero universe, she's using hero trackers to, like, follow Captain Marvel. Who do you think her favorite superhero is?
Iron Man.
Iron Man by far?
Yeah. Well, she talks about it. She also, loves Captain Marvel and Miss Marvel, and she's a fan of her friends for sure. But I think her OG superhero fan crush is Iron Man.
It was actually her first appearance was teaming up with Iron Man. And, like, the first comic I ever got as a kid was her and...
Was that her first appearance?
It's her very first appearance. She teams up with Iron Man, and then she beats Doctor Doom with an army of squirrels.
I thought her first appearance was like Jessica Jones's babysitter.
No, that was like later thing they did with her.
Oh.
I think it's like Marvel Superheroes annual.
It was like a winter special I found in
1991.
London in like a flea market.
Wait, so she was already a superhero, but had like a babysitting part-time job?
She was just a
Hey,
teenage.
girls gotta work.
Girls gotta work. I
She was
mean,
just a high
yeah.
school student. She was just like, I'm Squirrel Girl, and Iron Man's like, okay.
Great. Good to
So
know.
if she had to delete things from her phone, how many would be pictures?
I don't think she would ever delete a picture of Iron Man. I think that's a trick question.
With Squirrel Girl and Miss Marvel, they're not two traditional friends that you would see, two traditional characters that would be friends.
What do you mean by that?
Well, Miss Marvel, just the amount of diversity within is kind of a new thing where you would see different cultures interacting together on screen in animated children's shows. So what do you think bonds them together? What brings them together?
Well, they're two people who like each other, and I mean, don't you have friends who don't look like you?
Well, yes, no, I do.
I think that's a big part of it, is that we're actually showing more authentic relationships now than ever before, in that, and I think, but we're not the first to do it. Many people are waking up to the lack of diversity and the issue in the industry, and we're actually I feel like we're just representing my group of friends more. These represent my circle, and I think a lot of people, are noticing that there has been a lack of representation in this industry. So I don't think that it's their friendship that's like new or novel, because these friendships have existed since the beginning of time. People who aren't necessarily from the same backgrounds but love each other. What I think we're trying to highlight is that everyone, despite their background, is powerful and worthy of an animated series.
And you want to go on a road trip with them.
And you want to spend time with them. And also, I think for a long time, because many superheroes have been male and white, where we've been able to, as people, see ourselves in them. Like we've had no problem flexing the muscle because we have so much practice of being like, wow, I totally relate to this white man. Look at me putting myself in this character's shoes. And now that we have people who are, like Riri is an amazing young black woman who is incredibly smart and resourceful and making the world a better place despite all of her personal trauma. When we get to put ourselves in that character's shoes, everyone does, like including white men who can now put themselves in the shoes of a young black woman, is a really powerful empathy tool for people, for the world, not just for comic book fans.
Did you get to ad-lib any squirrel-related puns in this?
Thank you for making that so much less serious. Yeah, I did. It's so fun. We have a great director who lets us play a lot, and we get to be so serious, so goofy and so serious.
And if you were going to switch into one of the other characters, who would you like to play?
No one. Sorry.
I'd like to see you join you guys maybe for a mission out of the MCU.
It would be awesome to just have all of Wakanda join forces with us. It would be awesome to see. It would be awesome to have Iron Man join us. I mean, honestly, because there's so much training for us to do. We're such a young group of superheroes. To have more experienced people on board would be cool.
Thank you.
But could you resist fangirl if it was Iron Man?
Yeah, it would be a little distracting. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we're gonna come.